Today I'm here to talk about your one true love. And I don't mean that guy that you dated in high school and you haven't been able to get over since. I'm talking about substances. I've met many people who have told me that they're not worried about their drug use. They can use things, enjoy them, pick them up, put them down. And because of that, they're not scared to try new substances. And it's not that I don't believe it. I absolutely do. There's things that I am like that with. Alcohol, for example, being one of them. But I've also met my one true love and I know what it is. And if you haven't, I always caution you against trying new substances because you never know what it's going to be that's going to get you. So what do I define as one true love in this scenario? It is, in short, what you're addicted to. The thing that, despite any negative consequences that it could have or impact on your life, you find that you can't stop using even when you want to because it provides you something that nothing else ever can. There's a bond, there's an intimacy formed between you and that substance that's been missing in your life, whether it's through your interactions with others or, in the case of me, throughout your interactions with yourself. I have had this issue with meth for so long because doing it and the experience of doing it was, for the longest time, the only self-intimacy that I allowed myself. Because, I accidentally hated myself and I had no idea about it. Shit, I hate when that happens. I discovered that this was true with Beth and me second time I was in rehab, so about 3 years ago. I thought about the fact that I'm a secret keeper. A lot of people give me their secrets. I don't necessarily always ask them if they do. But the one thing I couldn't do is keep secrets of my own. I couldn't think of a single thing in my life that not at least one person knew about me. And as a result, it was difficult feeling like I had a connection with myself, like I had intimacy with myself. For the longest period of time, there was not a single soul that knew I was using. Of course, this changed later in life, but even then it was still a pretty good kept secret. Well, kept secret, English. Because of that, meth became important to me in a way that for a long time I couldn't describe and couldn't understand. And because it was so important, it was difficult to finally say goodbye to it. It was the only secret I had for myself, the only intimacy I allowed myself. So you've identified your one true love. Dope. Now what can you do about it? Well, that's something I'm still figuring out myself. But in my case, I've tried to find self-intimacy in other ways, and that's become easier the more I have grown to like myself, to accept myself, to spend time alone doing things that aren't shooting up meth. And while it's something I still struggle with, I know now that when I feel the need to use, and there's lots of different reasons one might use, I'm going to explore that in a different video, but when I feel the need to use, and I couldn't quite pinpoint why in certain occasions before, often now I recognize it for what it is, the desire to be close to myself. And since I find that naming things, even if that doesn't fix them right away, it helps you get on the path to doing so. So at the very least now, even if I don't always succeed, even if I relapse regardless, I know why I'm doing it, and putting a name to it has helped me make the choice not to more often than it did before. I've actually taken to calling meth my ex-girlfriend. You know, that one relationship where no matter how many times you think it's going to be different, it's always the same. And even if they served you at one point and taught you important things about yourself, created an unbreakable bond, at this point in your life and at this stage in your growth, they're only going to impede you. And it's hard because the intimacy that you formed, the bond that you formed, how important they've been to, or it has been in this case, to your life development and bringing you where you are today. And it's okay to acknowledge how important and significant something has been in your life while also acknowledging that it no longer serves you. And if you're going to truly move forward, it can't be with that person or that entity in your life. As always, thank you for tuning in, folks. Your support means the world. And take a look at this. Less track marks than before. And you know what? That in itself is a victory to celebrate. If you have a little victory you can celebrate today, do yourself a favor. Give yourself that pat on the back because you deserve it. See you next time. Oh, my girl, she don't scare easy, and I never shake her long. Paranoid, jealous, and needy, violent, temper too headstrong. And we're going to that party, but we always stay too long. Worn out, welcome, no one knows me, but I try to play along, oh yeah. Born with the terminal condition of a hole in my heart. And she tells me she can cure me, feed me straight through my arm. Well, she loves to leave me lonely, but she helped me write this song. And I say nothing's wrong, and I say nothing's wrong. Well, guess I stay stuck in my head, still listening to what she said, how no one else will understand me, and my hope it makes me seem naive. I'll always take that safer pain, cause at least I know what I am getting now. She's out for blood again, oh 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 she's in my blood, back in bed with my ex-girlfriend, except not this time.